This from earlier on, the Nuggets getting off the team bus and showing their fashion sense. Gotta make a grand entrance when you're on the road. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. GA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic has a signature move, a wrong foot fadeaway jumper dubbed the Sombor Shuffle after his hometown. Jokic said, "I twisted my left ankle and it was painful to jump off of both legs. I started jumping off the right leg and the ball was going in. And I said, maybe I can use this." Kevin, it's been working. Back to you.
It has been unstoppable. David, thank you. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And for Portland, their forwards, it's Hart and Grant. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Murray right side. They get a hand on it. Simons with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Right wing. Nobody near Lillard. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Denver the other way. Pass to Jokic. Feeds it to Porter. Outside for Murray. This one for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Now Hart. And the layup is good.
Hart getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now here's Jokic. Passes it to Porter. Caldwell Pope against Simon. And there's Porter on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
And that's Porter Jr. Shows nice follow-through on his shot, even through the contact.
And the pass to Hart. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Lillard surveying the D. A 3 ball, just 5 on the clock. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Such a lethal outside sniper. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to pull the trigger from deep.
Outside Porter. Porter double team. Murray outside. To the paint. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. That one goes in.
When you can shoot the ball like Jokic can from every level, that kind of versatility makes you a hard guard. And making mid-range shots just adds to his dangerousness.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Simons. Jokic grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebounding.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant player, not just a rebounder.
Denver with the ball after the Trailblazers pick up 2. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Murray against Lillard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that, runs up against it, and then outworks them.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on titles. A true leader with a winning mindset.
That one is no good. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Three-pointer, Lillard drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Murray. Shoots over Lillard. Murray, no good. Porter against Hart. Here's Simons. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Caldwell Pope right side. Shoots over Simons. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. They trail by 1. Grant outside. Pass to Simons. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Pass to Gordon. Murray outside. Over Hart. Murray, no good.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
For Denver, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Caldwell Pope outside. Porter kicks to Caldwell Pope. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. He's got 8.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Hart. Ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Over to the left wing. Nurkic finds Lillard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Murray against Simons. Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. And finished off by Porter.
Always good to see the young fella, Porter Jr., outwork the opposition on the glass that time.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that group.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And a switcher also for Denver. Smith checked in for Jamal Murray. Lillard, the pass to Hart. Simons surveying the D. Count that bucket. Simons has got 7. Denver in the lead. Outside Porter. Now the pass to Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Gordon. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Now, here's Jokic. He had 35 points last game out. He feeds it to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, and so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Here's Hart. Pass to Simons. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against Oklahoma City.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Caldwell Pope finds Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Portland trailing here. Lillard, the pass to Simons. Pass to Hart. Over Porter. 6 to shoot. Portland again missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Smith kicks to Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Jokic. Back to Caldwell Pope. There's Porter with the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Here's Smith. Portland making their last shot. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
His first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Fans, let them hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazer dancer.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Watford's checked in. Justice Winslow comes in for Josh Hart. Sharp's checked in for Anthony Simons. And it's Johnson in for Lillard. Denver also making some changes. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Gordon. And it's Brown in for Michael Porter. There's Winslow. The pass to Eubanks. Gets an open look and hits. Eubanks got the game tied up here for Portland.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Smith, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And such a young, exciting core.
for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
That one is off. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
And the second free throw, good.
And, you know, Smith, the former Demon Deacon, he's a savvy veteran whose passing and shooting really can frustrate opponents.
Now here's Little. Johnson outside for the three. And there's Little. That's good on the assist by Johnson. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. Johnson against Smith. Now here's Green, guarded closely. Brown feeling it out a bit. Over Little. And another miss by Denver.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Pass to Watford. Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. It's not going to go for him. And Denver the other way now. Johnson against Smith. Outside, Green. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
Yeah, he's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding at forcing the issue. Caldwell Pope is his name.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Both good from the line that time.
You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
Johnson outside. Here's Little. Portland again missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's stolen by Little. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three from Johnson. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Smith on the wing. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. Passes it to Najee. Caldwell Pope outside. Off target from outside. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nuggets lead by 3. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
30. It's dance time in Portland. Here.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
The Nuggets leading by 3. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Little in at the 3 slot. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3.
And Sharp reportedly a 7-foot wingspan. You saw it in full effect on that block.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And that one's good. Green.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. Josh Hart, he's checked in for a little. And a switcher also for Denver. Gordon's checked in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Sharp. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Sharp's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Highland passes to Gordon. Clock at 6. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
That free throw good from Brown. And Portland making a change here. Simons is checked in. And Brown drops them both. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And there's the pass to Simons. Now, here's Lillard. Not a lot of room.
There's just an edge to Lillard's game. You better bring your A game defensively, or he will eat you alive.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
In the early going, they've been heat-seeking, very crafty at drawing contact to work themselves to the line.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
He throw good. Damian Lillard. Porter's checked in for Brown. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Murray outside. Gordon against Grant. Here's Highland. He had 10 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Nuggets have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now, here's Simon. 17 points for him last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA. And when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
And here are the Nuggets now. Trailblazers knocking down the trap. Nurkic against Jokic. Fades away. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Three-pointer, Lillard, and another 3 for Portland.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Outside Gordon. For 3, Murray. The shot, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And the dunk by Grant.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Frankie, take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. That'll be a 5-second call. From deep, Jokic.
Portland ball.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Simons with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
The first free throw is good. And Simons drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Murray against Hart. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. They need this. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist on the night. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart.
Denver ball.
Murray against Hart. Porter passes to Gordon. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Highland for three. They grab their own miss. Jokic, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
Here's Highland. To the middle, stolen by Grant. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Hart, wide open. He fired. And another 3 for Portland.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
To the inside, stolen by Grant. Here we go, all alone. Flushes it down to finish the break.
I like the fact Grant isn't afraid to be risky on defense at times. I mean, using his wingspan, that gives him an opportunity to clog up passing lanes and maybe create some open court opportunities for his team.
Here's Highland. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Here's Highland. Will it go? In deep. Jokic drops it in. Jokic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Jokic doing a nice job there boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
Pass to Hart. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard from outside. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Highland passes to Jokic. Murray finds Jokic. A shot. And it's Portland with the rebound. Lillard, the pass to Eubanks. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Denver calls timeout. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
He continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Johnson is checked in for Lillard. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Denver. Hart against Murray. He kicks it to Porter. Passes to Jokic. Back to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Fades back. And it's good off the back rim and in. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Johnson, the pass to Hart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hart's got the lead up to 10 now for Portland.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. That's tipped. Johnson goes in. Count that one. And it's a 12-point Portland lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Porter. He's coming off a 16-point game against Oklahoma City.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
And here is Hart. After Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. Simons, the pass to Johnson for Murray. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Murray finds Jokic. Jokic draws the double. For 3, Murray. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Johnson, a wide open look. Another miss by Johnson. The Nuggets trail by 9. Jokic draws the double. Porter inside. Defended by Hart. For three, Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Hart kicks to Johnson. Simons from outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Porter in the corner. And the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Caldwell Pope outside. Jokic trying to free himself up, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket for Caldwell Pope. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Entirely new group here for Portland. Watford's checked in. Winslow comes in for Grant. Nasir Little, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Sharp in for Anfernee Simons. Big group substitution here for Denver. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Aaron Gordon. Brown, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Ish Smith in for Murray. And the shot goes in. Sharp's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Now here's Brown. They kick it out to Green. Puts up a three. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Trailblazers leading by 8. There's 1:54 and left now here in the second. Now, here's Sharp. 17 points for him last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Smith surveying the D. Stolen by Winslow. Johnson with it. Passed a little. Here's Sharp. And Portland again with the bucket.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Smith against Johnson. Smith the pass to Caldwell Pope. Smith outside. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Traps in the tray. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
From about 19 feet, and it's Denver scoring again.
Yeah, and once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
Passed a little. Now, here's Sharp. Passes it to Johnson. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. 9-point game. Brown outside. Now the pass to Smith. And it's nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Portland bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay.
Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. So far, he's played a big role for his team here. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. As we all know, scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in the half court.
And Kenny, what did you think about Denver?
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.